Going on a trip, miss?
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want?
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother. The missing box in your brother's room contained a lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
No, I've never been to that cursed place.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded and Mr. von Kram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Kram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
You have suffered enough, Miss von Staub, but now it is over. I will not turn you in to the police.
I don't know what to say. What will happen with the case?
The usual. With their typical stupidity, the inspectors will confidently declare the case a tragic accident, and that will be that.
I didn't expect such kindness.
Kindness? No, where the truth reveals injustice, I expect accountability, but in this matter, Miss von Staub, I see no injustice at all.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll never forget what you're doing.
さあ、というわけで、家具が全部揃ったんで、空き家の冒険を終わらせてしまいましょう。で、いろいろ家具が増えてるはずだけど、どれかわかんないな。ここら辺もなんかもともとなんか被ってたっけ？なんか最初見えなかった気がするよね。これ何？
I hope this child will find his place in the world. He has great potential.
これあいつのやつか。まあいいや。この絵とかもなくなかったらちょっと覚えてないけど。
Sherry,
あ、やばい
please listen to me. Sherry,
John, I always listen to you.
you don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we could help. There is no coming back from this.
よし、後
I
にしよ
find
う。
myself awash
危
in
ね
uncertainty.
え。
Perhaps now is not the time, with so much left to do.
Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Some doors can remain closed.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. And we will answer. But know this, John. One way or another, we will find ourselves back in front of this door, unable to avoid the truth any longer.
よかった、選択肢用意してあってよかった。これストーリー進むとこじゃん、危ねえ。ストーリー進めないようにしないとって思ってたんだけど、ここだとは思わなかった。でも確かにいつもここにジョンいなかったから、あれこんなとこにいたっけっつって、危ない危ない。で、ちょっと待ってね。そしたら、まずここ、ここも、どっかにある。これにしといて、固定して、あれしたら、多分どっかに出るか？いや、2階か ?2 階か。2階っぽいな。あ、これだ。僕らは
We used to
昔
take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times.
I wouldn't try it now, Sherry. Tempting though it is.
で、他のところもやんないとね。あ、これもあれ
I hope Wooden Joe won't object to a new friend.
増えてるね。ここは出れないんだな、いつまで経っても。
I
ここな
can
んだっ
sense
け
an incoming
お
memory, Sherry.
ここが寝室のやつだ。あ、待って、ここにもなんか。
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
うん。待って。僕は。
I was so frustrated to find only one bed in this room. Mycroft initially refused to bring another for you, but after a week-long dispute, he gave in.
What a stubborn man. How well do you think he would sleep without a bed?
2つ目のベッド。まあ他の人にはジョンが見えてないからな。うん。そりゃそうだよな。あ、これも買ったやつだな。このちょっとパワーアップしてるもんね。
The first chemical laboratory I ever made.
あ、でも言うことは
I
変わんない
almost
か。
miss its elegant simplicity.
言うことは変わんないけど、ちょっといろいろ買って増えてるね。あ、バイオリンあんじゃ
I'm
ん。
looking forward to learning to play it. As soon as I have some free time.
あとは見たな。
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
これ一緒だな。何買ったか全然覚えてないからな。あ、このマスクあんじゃ
It
ん。
was truly an unforgettable event.
このマスクがここに置いたんだ。うん。 で、母さんの部屋ね。
Oh, the room looks nice now. It's comforting to see the way it was meant to be.
まずこれやっちゃおう。
My mother always preferred to spend her rare moments of lucidity with me.
That's true. She even stopped Mycroft from joining you. Remember?
I do. He didn't show it, but he was upset. I think Mother paid more attention to me because I was younger.
はい。OK。これはもう一回見たやつか。何が増えた？なんかいろいろ買ったけど、何買ったか覚えてない。あ、これとかそうか。このライト。あ、オルゴールね、オルゴール。そう、オルゴールも買ったのよ。ん、ここなんかあるな。
Bars, covering the windows from the inside.
うん。で、あとはあれだな、下の。
Now it looks exactly like it was a decade ago. I can almost feel the memories hitting me.
これもそうだよな。絶対。
What a
これも買ったやつだ。
monstrosity! Where could such a creature even survive?
あ、これは元からあったよな。あれ、これなんだっけ？あ、これ見たな。あと、まあ、いろいろ飾ってあるのも全部大体買ったやつだな。これは見たな。で、まずこれか。あれ。あ、でもこれは前も見たっけ？これさ、多分同じ会社だからあれなんだよな。ザ・シンキングシティと同じ会社だからさ、多分それで多分あるんだよな、これ。おそらく。そうじゃないかな、多分。あ、これも買ったやつだな。怪しげなものがいっぱい。あ、これあれか。あ。
Oh, I remember now. I never liked the way the books were sorted on these shelves.
That you didn't. Your brother often struggled to find his reading materials after our visits.
OK。お、終わった。
Unholy howls keeping you inside at night? Luigi can help. All ghosts gone. Meet on southern pier of the Silverton port. Donations gratefully accepted. This town loves the supernatural, but all I see is another scam to disprove.
The world shrivels under a skeptic's eye. That's why you're so sullen, Sherry. You leave no room for delight in the magical.
I delight in making the unknown known. Let us begin by asking someone about the poster and then pay this Luigi a visit at the port.
Come, let's continue on your quest for the truth.
Someone is playing on people's ignorance and fear.
Or someone is bravely going toe-to-toe with an otherworldly evil to protect the innocent. You're the hero people deserve, but he's the one they need.
Not much brandy was spilled when the bottle broke. Someone had drunk most of it already. Not enough blood for a murder, but plenty to suggest fists were flying in a collie shangles. I wonder if Luigi made it himself.
I reckon the ghost is responsible for all this mess.
Don't jump to conclusions. Until we locate any evidence to the contrary, we shall continue to exclude the supernatural. Let me concentrate, John. ghost hunter's stand was here. Someone stormed up angrily.
Let me take it from here. It was the ghost of Cordona, a horrific being, formless, with evil eyes and glassy skin that shimmered like a nebula. It lurched towards its foe.
No, John, it was human. We're staring at the evidence of a scuffle between men.
A little imagination never hurt anybody.
If a mark realizes they've been had, that the fear was baseless, the money defrauded, they will likely return to voice their displeasure. And thus Luigi took a beating. Fools should have at least moved locations between scams. After the attack, he fled bloodied and bruised.
I am the ghost of Christmas yet to come, Sherry. I see that you'll spend it all alone.
Looks like he crawled that way. There's a bottle missing. After expelling all the alcohol from his stomach, it seemed he was compelled to replenish it.
Perhaps because booze eases the pain of his lonely and dangerous life as a ghost hunter.
You need to stop reading the Penny Dreadfuls. He threw the bottle here. I think we must be near his hideout.
Maybe we just leave, Sherry. There is no need to disturb the ghost hunter from his beauty sleep.
Looks like an appropriate home for a ghost hunter.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So this is where all the money was going. Donations, one presumes. The painter definitely has an aesthetic. Handcrafted, actually rather beautiful work. An eerie and unsettling sound. So you see, John, nothing supernatural, just a drunken lowlife fooling superstitious sailors for a living. You can't argue with the truth. The truth will out no matter what one does. You can embellish it all you like, but you're just delaying the inevitable.
Well, he can delay it no more. After what happened at the port, this scam won't work again.
A large crowd gathered. I was here, young and passionate about the truth. Mycroft stood close to me. He was keen on my attending every official event, that I might prepare myself for the Crown service.
Lucky for you, that was the last time he did it.
There was a stage here, a tribune. The governor gave his speech there. He was lying through his teeth and nobody noticed, or didn't want to, but I noticed. I was extremely irritated by his lies. I shouted my opinions very loudly for everyone to hear.
The crowd went wild.
Mycroft was angry but calm. He led me away from the stage. told me that I should keep my mouth shut, and that silence is golden. I couldn't stand for that.
Behold, Sherlock Holmes's famous adherence to justice was born here.
Karim of the Silver Hand, the pirate with a golden heart. I told you I remembered him.
Hey Sherlock, I'm up here. Guess what I've found? A riddle, and it's about a treasure. Listen to this.
What? John, you've surpassed yourself.
Come on, Sherry, this is just like the old days. Sherlock and John on a pirate's treasure adventure.
Wait, what? Is this Mother's magnifying glass? How did it end up here? What happened?
Sherry, you really need to learn to let miracles happen. The whole world is one big, unresolved, chaotic miracle.
But they will become sequential if you take a closer look. I do remember what Mother told us, but that explains nothing.
Just let things happen, all right? Besides, this little miracle will look perfect in our manor, don't you think? To dungeons old and caverns deep.
Oh, so it has taken root.
What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
Yet I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me. Here was our glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
And Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
And there you were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick. Your presence inspired me and brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried? In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
A statue of a buckled cage inside a city full of criminals. Let's take a closer look, Sherry.
It used to contain a silver statue of a miner's canary. They were often used by miners to detect fire damp. For the ones who gave their lives in the silver mines, for the safety and prosperity of miners' end, 1830. The lattice work was bent a long time ago. A gloomy picture.
But quite poetic. A symbol of safety and prosperity has vanished from Miner's End, and now only the cage is left to remind the residents of their past glory.
The canary was stolen a long time ago. There's no hope in finding it now, but perhaps someone might know at least something about it. We should ask the people around here.
This ale is spiffing, Shirley. I'm gonna... You should have... Nope. Nope.
My grandma, God
Wake me
bless
up
her,
tomorrow.
had known the man who has doomed us all.
The thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone, and tears take the rest. The Radicals plan to load the missile battery onto boats and sail close to the airship. So they hope to bring down the airship by using these missiles.
How did a small group of conspirators manage to smuggle artillery to Cordona? How many people are on board that airship? You've just saved their lives, Sherry. Not to mention the people below, should it have crashed on the island. We should call the police to sort this all out.
No need. Somebody from the neighborhood already called them once the shooting began. Besides, I'm not in the mood to explain why I'm standing here, armed, in this grim situation. We did all we had to do, let the police do the rest.
Salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child? Ah, it was an old skull. What a lucky find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier to climb these walls back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Oh, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
An old man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow of infinite jest, aren't you? The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
This is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more. The skull is ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress. I remember now, you said this skull was my father's.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual, so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John. Uncertain. Abandoned by my father.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. But putting this man to rest, it did help.
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological merit.
Sherry, I think we're getting the hang of this.
We found this old shipwreck soon after we arrived on Cordona. It quickly became our favorite place. I remember feeling safe.
Ahoy, our mighty frigate! All hands ahoy! Show me ye haven't become no lily-livered landlubber.
We wanted to name our ship. We took some planks and a bucket of paint from workers at the nearby construction site. Arabella, we called her.
A real woman of war, she was.
We needed a good sail, so obviously we went and stole some sheets from Mycroft's bed. He was furious. I'm sure he still holds the grudge.
'Twas a good rig we ran on him. Aye.
This helm was borrowed from Father's collection. He enlisted the police to try and find it, but all the while it was here helping us steer our ship.
Aye, Sherry, and ye were the best coxswain on the briny deep.
I'm starting to remember, John. We didn't stay here for long. Someone else came.
Shiver me timbers, those were the king's men. They came for our booty and to make us dance the Hepham jig.
No, John, that's not right. It was someone else. Let me focus. Of course. Dudley and his henchmen, they couldn't stand some rich kids playing on their territory. And their territory was wherever they saw us.
Those sons of biscuit eaters stood no chance against real swashbucklers.
Sure, but we ran, didn't we?
Well, yes, but only to get our weapon.
Savvy? Head up that bridge, buccaneer, to the cannon.
はい、今ですね、ダウンロードコンテンツ以外の、事件とコルドナストーリーが全部終わりまして、まあ、残ってるのは全部ダウンロードコンテンツで増えたやつなんですけど、で、そうね、見せてないやつで言うと、こういう財宝島っていう、この写真を見て宝物探せっていうやつはこれいっぱいあって、めっちゃ探さなきゃいけなかったんですけど、それ全部見つけて、まあこれは別に特になんかセリフとかないんで、勝手にやっちゃいましたけど、あと一応このリード・ゼッペリンとかもダウンロードコンテンツなんですよ。いくつかね、混ざってたんですよね。自然にあるからダウンロードコンテンツも。いろんなところにあるから。なんですけど、で、その財宝島やってね、なんですか、まあこういう、まあそれだけじゃないけど、財宝島だけじゃないけど、こういう文書とか、これは新聞だから違うか。あとこのいろんななんか歴史が分かりましたね。このなんかスカラディオは神への階段っていう意味のスカラディオから来ているみたいな。とかそういう、なんかいろいろ分かって、で、それと全部集めるとトロフィーもらえるのプラス、たまに衣装が手に入ってね、これ全部やったらね、なかなかいいの手に入りましたよ。この一番下のこの海賊。これ最高でしょ。しかも鳥までついてるからね。鳥までいるから。あ、間違った。この服、で、海賊帽、で、眼帯、このヒゲもいいよな。海賊のヤギヒゲ。この普通のヤギヒゲとはちょっと違うんだよね。かっこいい。で、海賊のアイライナー。いいね。で、さらにジョンまで海賊できますから。最高じゃん、これ。いいね。サーベルも。いいね、海賊。で、こっからはダウンロードコンテンツやっていきますよ。はい、この悪い冗談は3件で窃盗事件があって、まあ全部調べていこうってことを。
Magic is all the rage these days.
クルーバーで。わお。あ、ちょっと。
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another hack writer from the Chronicle, here to mock my
記者に
misfortune.
見えるかこの
I
格好
will
で。
not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
かっこいいな、やっぱ海賊。
The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband, Sir Ralph,
金持ちは
spoke
逆に知っ
very
てんの
highly
か。
of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere
ブラック
bauble.
パール。
Actually, I meant your, Never mind. What happened exactly?
ネバ
What
マン。
happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the amazing Alonzo show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Calf. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin, or the Right Honourable Lord Crane, or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? Preposterous!
It was a magic show, yes?
Oh, yes.
Magic show.
Alonzo turned cards into butterflies. An impressive
Butterflies.
spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards do take their time, don't they? Outrageous!
ここ入り口ね。はい、いい家住んでんな。
The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards. Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies.
マジックの種。
Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
いつもジョンがピアノ弾いてくれてるけど、これでも多分聞こえてないんだろうな。ホームズにしか。
Don't distract me. This part's tricky.
Ah, this Alonzo enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
あれ
A hint of gravitas for my wardrobe.
あ、ヒゲ手に入れた。写真みたいな絵だな。じゃ出れない。あれなんか蝶々が、蝶々飛んでるんだ、いまだに。いっぱい飛んでんな、蝶々。いいとこ住んでんな。ここは特になんもない。
All the other jewellery is untouched, but why?
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it.
How did it get here? These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something. This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
これは一旦セーブしてやり直すしかないか。戻ってきました。
This room suits me, doesn't it?
こっちは調べられないか。
The glass and the locking
so-
bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
この音はいつものあれやんだな。
The Lieutenant Colonel picks the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in.
うん。その途中咳込んで、休ませたっていう、その休んでたはずの人が実は盗んで出て行ったんだな。
The thief didn't break in through the window, as he would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an impostor to boot. A thief in Wolfe's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
OK。
But my precious necklace!